welcome to Chat Room with Olajumoke. It's always a pleasure having you join in. Okay, so this week we are going to be doing something together, but before we get to that point, sometimes we ask ourselves some questions. Okay, we keep dealing with the same problem in the office. Different bosses, different colleagues, different branch, in fact a different office entirely, but same problem. We keep having the same relationship issues. Different guy, different lady, you met in a different place, different city, same issue. We keep having problem with our neighbors, different individuals, different compound, different place, different city, same problem. You keep dealing with the same problem with your unit members, different individuals, different unit, in fact, different church, different town, different city, same problem. But a lot of times, if you look at it very well, the problem is with us if we are being objective enough. And so that is what we are going to be doing today. Now, the book of Haggai chapter 1 verse 5, the Message translation says, take a good hard look at your life. Think it over. And so we are going to be doing objective self-appraisal today. We are going to be doing it together. I'm going to be doing it myself. You're going to be doing it yourself. Okay, so I'll be asking us some questions, and I want you to objectively appraise yourself. Now, appraising yourself could be difficult. Doing it objectively means that you're not adding any sentiments, no feelings. You're facing the fact and you're answering it sincerely. And so that's what we're going to be doing this week. If we cannot finish this week, we'll continue again next week. Okay, so the first part that we're going to be talking about is the emotional part. Now, the first question there says, how stable am I emotionally? How do I handle change? How well do I handle crisis? Do I have control over my emotions? Those are just a few questions I put under the emotional part. You could add your own to it, but please answer these questions objectively. Okay, now value system. That's the second part. What are my values? Now, when I'm talking about values, I mean your judgment of what is important to you in life, what you think about life generally. What is your value system? What are your values? Now, what would I do and what wouldn't I do? What would you be caught doing, or what wouldn't you be caught doing? How do I decide what to do? Those are the questions I put out on the value system. Then we have the trust. How do I trust? Do I even trust? How quickly do I trust? What does it take for me to trust? What does trust mean to me? Those are the few questions I coined out from the trust part of it. Now, respect. Who do I respect? How do I show respect? Do I feel respected? If I do, in what ways do I feel respected? Those are the questions I coined out from the respect part. Now to the spiritual parts. What is my spiritual state? Do I have a good relationship with God? Am I living a Christ-like life? And so these are the 5 parts that I've brought out today. If I say, I don't want us to bombard ourselves. So these questions, can you just answer it objectively? As you're doing it, I'm doing it myself. And let's appraise ourselves. Now, the truth is that it is difficult, like I said earlier, for you to answer these questions objectively. But then try. And let's look at it and let's look at it and see that those questions that I asked ahead of time or earlier before now, sometimes the problem could be us, ourselves. I hope this has been able to help someone. That's it for this week. We'll continue with the objective self-appraisal next week. But till then, keep keeping it real. Bye-bye.